As I record this, it's a few days before Christmas. So for those that celebrate that, Merry Christmas. For those that don't, wish you merry whatever you celebrate, or at least take some time to think about gratitude. Recently, I have had a lot of talks with mentees about success and failure and fear. And one of the things that I think is important, or one of the things that is important, is we talk a lot about successes, the people that have done deals, the people that have gone through the process successfully. But it also helps to talk about those lessons that are learned from things that didn't work out. Most of the people doing this are young, and having youth has some advantages. One of the advantages it does not have is usually experience. Haven't been through these before. That's the reason that you surround yourself with people who have had that experience. That's the reason for your board of directors. That's the reason for your professionals, etc., etc., so that you do not have to go through the same mistakes that they've seen happen. So let's talk about a few of those. You oftentimes think about how you're going to succeed, and that's a good thing. Keep your mind on what you want, off what you don't want. One of the affirmations I do is that winners think about what they can make happen. Losers think about what they're afraid might happen. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't plan for some things that might not work out. There are brakes on a car for a reason. You could smash into what's in front of you and you would stop, but there's a better way to stop. Now, what I'm not encouraging you to do is stop. But I remember when I was doing this process a whole lot of years ago, I ran through all the savings that I had and could see impending doom coming. I had a foreclosure notice on my home. Never happened. That never happened before. So I said, okay, so eventually at the pace that I'm going to run out of money. So I had a family, I needed to get some money. I started to make a series of phone calls to borrow money. Very humbling experience. And eventually I was successful in doing that. I also eventually paid all those people back. So think about those things as well. When you're in tough situations, share doubts, not widely, but with your mentor to be sure. How do I get out of this situation? I see recently people that have made a mistake and made the same mistake again. Maddening to me. So one of the things you want to do is, how do I avoid making the same mistake again? Well, first you have to recognize that it was a mistake, and then two, what lesson did I learn from that so that the next time I'm encountered with something like that or similar to that, I don't end up doing the same thing. And I've had a lot of people recently that aren't listening to that. Now, why would someone not talk to their mentor? Why would they not talk to their board of directors? The number one thing that I consistently hear is, well, if I do that, they're going to think I'm stupid. No. They're going to realize that you don't have the experiences that they have. They're going to realize that you're smart enough to seek counsel to sort some of these things out. And as such, you will begin to use the tools in your toolbox. They want to help. They can help. So again, don't run the car into the brick wall. If you need to change some tactics, if you need to do some things differently, the board, your mentors can help you a ton when it comes to that. So I would encourage you to remember that. Remember that it's natural to have fear. That doesn't mean that you don't push through it. That doesn't mean you don't seek counsel. That doesn't mean you don't try something different. But those feelings are normal feelings, and eventually you will find, I hope, that I've had things like this happen before. I've gotten through them, so there's no reason that that shouldn't be the case now. So if these videos are helpful for you and I make them action-oriented, like and subscribe. If you're looking for how to do this, the Acquisition Advantage Bootcamp is my best work on that. Go over to brucewhipple.com. And you can also get the Conversation Starters. That's a free course, and it's on my website. Or if you want to go there directly, just brucewhipple.com/get class. But remember, use the tools around you. Understand that there are lessons in success. There are also lessons in failure, and you will get better and better at avoiding them and not having to learn from your own personal experience if you use the people around you. So remember, those lessons, again, we're about ready to start 2024. Great time to sit down, work on your affirmations, work on your goals for the year. And if things have worked out, do more of them. If they haven't worked out for you, think about, what do I need to change? Maybe have those discussions with mentors and the right board members. Don't share a lot of doubts with board members, but mentors, that's what they're there for. And change the things that need to be changed. But 2024, make it your year. Keep pushing. And again, if these are helpful or if there's subjects that you're looking for, I'd love to hear from you, Bruce at brucewhipple.com, and I'll do a video or a podcast on that subject. So Merry Christmas, 2024, prosperous year for you, I hope.